Hello, Chathu. How's it going? Welcome. Happy Sunday. I appreciate everybody being like, "We hear the sound alert." Yes, I know. Thank you for trying to help. Um anyhow, hi. So, good news. The good news is that despite all of the squats I did on Thursday, I am not desert bus sore. That's the good news. I am not totally immobilized. Hooray. That's the good news. The bad news is that I will not be doing any squats tonight. I don't know if I could get through one set of 10 because I am sore. I'm just not desert bus sore. So bear that in mind. The good news is that if we get as many if we get as many subs today as we got on Thursday, you will get to watch my soul leave my body. But B, that will also unlock new emotes. We're not quite there yet, but if we do it again, that'll unlock new emotes. So that's your impetus, and yeah, then I'll do a bunch more squats forever. We'll just bank them. I didn't say one emote slot. I said emote slots, plural. Anyhow, have I played any more Expedition 33? Not since I went on my rant last night. I was playing a bunch of it last night. So those of you who were in Discord last night, I was playing it before I turned it off and went to do something else. And I generated a lot of thoughts. And for what it's worth, I think the game is probably good, but I wouldn't know. I've been playing it for like 90 minutes. Vorlon, thank you for the gift subs. Congratulations to Goombalax and C3C Lee and Angor33 and Gate Thief and Steel Wolf 171. But anyhow, I've played, I don't know, 90 minutes of it, and that 90 minutes is real slow. It's there's not I don't feel like the game has put its best foot forward. That was the gist of oh my god. Galdhar, thank you for the gift subs. Congratulations to Fenan and Twilight Spark and Super Fresh 40 and IR the Loser and the Techie Man. Congratulations. All right. Let's see if I even can do the 10 squats. Let's try it. Let's do an experiment. All right. I did make it through those 10 squats. Nicely done, me. I did it. Oh my god. Log in for me. Thank you for the sub. Now for 62 months. Anyhow, as I was saying, I don't feel like Expedition 33 really puts its best foot forward. And I find it interesting that I don't know, like, part of it is probably, like, everybody's been so gung-ho about it that I went into it, like, a little more critically than I might have otherwise, but also the whole prologue is not okay. So in game development, and like in other media forms too, I don't know. Think of an action movie, right? Your average action movie, your average James Bond movie. What does every James Bond movie start with? It starts with an action sequence. You get a big stunt sequence, right? And you get a feel for like this is what the movie's gonna do. This is where I'm not gonna say spoilers, but like you get the big like a big blowout to hook you, and then you take a breather, and then you get the first act where all the exposition and setup happens, right? Um, and the way the intro, the opening of Expedition 33 is built, they don't do that. They start you with just an unreal amount of walking around and talking to NPCs. um, and like yeah, the whole prologue has maybe 4 fights in total, and one of them is optional and missable. And it appeared to me as if it would have been relatively easy to structure the opening in a way that showcased the thing that is the hook for the game. Because the hook for the game, the thing that everybody is talking about, is how cool it is to have like a modern, dynamic combat system, like turn-based combat system, where you can take character builds and manipulate your character builds into busted ways to put them into this super cool combat system. And instead of like, I don't like the structure of the opening cutscene or the opening sequence is opening cutscene, then you have a conversation between two characters, and after that conversation takes place, one of the characters challenges you to a duel, and it throws you into a combat sequence. But that combat sequence is a tutorial, so it's constantly interrupted all the way through to the end of that combat sequence. And you never, in that combat sequence, you don't actually get a chance to participate in combat off the rails. You don't get like a couple of turns of like just getting the groove of the combat system. It's like, no, you do the tutorial, and when you complete the tutorial, you win the combat. And it wouldn't have been altogether that difficult to rewrite that opening sequence in a way that front-loaded the combat and let you feel the combat a little bit before rolling into the narrative or into the conversation. And that would have been more effective. But instead, you spent so much of the first 20 minutes or so of the game just going back and forth with straight shots of character models talking at one another, just pressing A. All you do is you press A to advance the dialogue. And because like they don't have really advanced facial animation, and I don't know, I was talking with Meg about this today. It's not clear to me whether the facial animation was done with French language as the primary like language track, and so consequently the English language track doesn't sync with the lip movement, or if it's that the facial rigging is not very robust, and so it doesn't sync with any language. And it could be either one. The mouth movements are supposedly synced to English. Okay, then they just really don't have a robust facial animation system. So you end up in this situation where you're staring at these really wooden facial animations, where it looks like they're not their mouths are moving differently from how they're talking, but also the lip movements aren't like elaborate. They're very like this. Um, and you spend so much time looking at these faces not moving, just pressing the A button to advance the conversation. And Meg was watching me play this and commented to me like, this looks like it's all cutscene. And I'm like, no, I'm like advancing the conversation. And then Meg was like, I would not have time for this. I would have quit already. And so like that was, I think, the comment that really got me thinking about how the game was structured. But I don't know, like I went through a long period in mobile games where like mobile games are super disposable, right? Mobile games are free. They are eminently disposable. If you pick it up and it doesn't hook you within like you're paying as a mobile game developer, you're paying between $2 and $5 to acquire a user, right? Like you have to do nowadays probably between $2 and $5 worth of advertising to get one person to download your app, which is ludicrous, but that's just how the mobile game market works. Of those people who download your app, like solidly 30% of them will not even open it. That's where your onboarding funnel begins, is like the vast majority of people, even people who download your game, won't even open the game, which is, again, wild. So when you start a new boot of the game, you have to eliminate all of the friction. It needs to be absolutely frictionless, right? And any friction at all is gonna start shedding people from your onboarding funnel, and so it's like a big thing. I worked on Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast for years, right? Like for 5 years I was on that game. Maybe not 5. 4 years I was on that game. And we redid the opening 15 minutes of that game probably 3 or 4 times in that period, just to try and optimize it for the onboarding funnel, to like speed the tutorial up and to get people into the action of the game quicker and to start feeding the game loop faster, and like reordering things and changing the reward systems in that opening 15 minutes to like get people into the meat of the game as quickly as possible, because that's where they'll like you need people to be like, oh, this is fun, I want to play this. And there's like less pressure to do that in like console games. There's not no pressure to do that in console games, but there's less pressure to do that in console games. But it is like just a game design best practice to put your best foot forward. It's kind of like, it's actually like Xenogears is a fabulous example of this, right? Like, when you have incredibly limited resources to make a video game, you should put your resources where the vast majority of people are going to see what's in your game, right? And so like Xenogears is a great example of this, because they did the first half of the game and they got it to a very high level of polish for a PS1 game. And then they ran out of money. And so like the second disc is basically all like cutscene and like text, because they just didn't have the money to finish the game. And it's one of the reasons that like a lot of games, the ending, like the set pieces towards the end of the game and the ending is less polished than the stuff at the beginning of the game. And it's because 70% of the players who play your game are never going to finish it. So you don't, like, if you're putting effort into the ending of your game, you're putting effort into content that the vast majority of your audience is never going to see. And so, like, if you want to get people to the ending of the game, the beginning of the game has to kick ass. Because you need to hook people to get them playing so that they want to keep playing, to even get them far enough into the game that they see the content that's at the end. And so you're like, best practice is to like front load the great stuff. And when you get into this like opening and it's long, like it's not a short opening. But you get into this opening, and the very first conversation between the main character and the character who like comes to meet him, his arm is like clipping through his chest. And there's like a very obvious, and he's just standing there with his arms crossed, with his arm like clipping into his chest. And it's the very first conversation in the game. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why did somebody not swap his pose? Right? Like, that's the kind of thing. You don't have to fix the collision. You can use that pose later in the game when I'm already bought in. I don't care, right? Like, it's a minor visual thing, but it's indicative of a polish level, and it's not general. Like, I hesitate to say it's not hard to change, but it should be not hard to change. It should be you turn off you turn off an animation and turn on a different animation. And you just make sure that the animation that's broken isn't there. You don't like the animation can stay broken. You just don't enable that animation because it's broken. But but it just struck me as like, that's a weird bug to leave in because it's so in your face. And so like I find it surprising. Not surprising. By all accounts, the game is amazing and people are really hungry for a good, like, innovative, inventive turn-based RPG. And the bits and bobs of the battle system that I played are really good, and I want to get to more of it. It's just the way they've structured it makes it feels like it's putting the things that I want to engage with out of reach. And it's putting these weird unpolished things right in my face. And like a lot of it is good. Like a lot of stuff in there is good. The narrative is interesting, and I want to know more. And I mean, the characters all there's a very narrow range of like character designs that they're going after, but they like, there's lots of interesting stuff there, and they've just structured it in a way that I find really weird. And yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff that may mitigate this, right? Like maybe it's just very French and they're taking a different approach to like how they're telling the story, right? Maybe it's intentional. I think it's not preferable. I think it's not best practice, but it may well have been the intent of the director, right? For better or worse. But and who knows? Like, it could be limitations, right? Like, there could be all kinds of limitations on the product that prevented them from doing this. There's an amount of like apparently there are only 3 people working on the game that were scooped from Ubisoft. And it is sort of at least apocryphal on the internet at the moment that the team was very junior, and so it may be also that they just didn't know any better. And it's interesting that the game is overcoming this. But I at times I feel like, oh, if you just done this a little differently, this would level up. And they're not hard things. It's like this would go from being a clearly AA game to like a really, really impressive, like nearly AAA game. And I just like I find that interesting. So anyhow, I'm interested to play more. I may choose to hold off playing anymore until, because I'm right at the point where the expedition is about to set off now. I may hold off playing more and then restart it, and play it when, like, play it on stream at some point in the future. It looks like a neat game. I'm not in a rush to play it on stream. Yeah, but it has my interest. It certainly has my interest. And I don't know. I don't often get into a situation where I feel, or where like I get into professional critique. I'm pretty good at turning off the professional how to make a game part of my brain for like the purposes of streaming. But this one just tweaked me. Like I really felt like I had a lot to say about this. And that it was just, I don't know, a lot of it was like sandpaper, where it wasn't bad and it wasn't like unpleasant. It was just rough. So there's that. And I don't know. A lot of the time I turn off my game dev opinions because like I'm a producer, not a designer. My job is to manage a project, not to like make the video game. My job is to make the people make the video game. But I do know a thing or two about game design. And so it kind of stood out to me. It's like, wow, this thing is breaking a lot of rules. And in ways, again, I've used this phrase a lot, but like breaking a lot of rules in ways that don't necessarily feel intentional. And I think that's why it stood out to me so much, is like they don't feel like they're doing it intentionally. But who knows? I don't have any insight into the production beyond what I've seen on the internet, so it's interesting to me. I'd love to talk to the designers. I would love to just sit down and like talk to them about it. Like, why did you make these choices? But yeah, I like, you know what? This is, again, none of this is to bag on the game, right? Like, this is not to say that it's bad. This is not to say that it's like that they've fucked up or anything like that. It's just, I just find it interesting that like everybody is raving about it, despite the fact that the opening feels really rough. And it doesn't feel like it flows in a way that is conducive to getting players into the game and getting people invested, and yet people are raving about the game. So I find that very interesting. So there you go. What else do we have to talk about this evening? I don't like the Gustav Twink outfit. I liked his suit better, I gotta say. Also, Gustav is just Robert Pattinson. I saw it on Blue Sky today. Somebody said that Gustav is just Robert Pattinson with bushier eyebrows. But Gustav is just Robert Pattinson. It is Robert Pattinson with a slightly mussy beard and wavy hair. And bushy eyebrows. But when they get around to the inevitable Expedition 33 movie, I'm calling it now. Robert Pattinson is going to be cast as Gustav. No, not Lee Pace. He does not look like Lee Pace anywhere near as much as he looks like Robert Pattinson. Jim Cat is just trying to be contrarian. Um, but he does not look like Lee Pace. He looks like Robert Pattinson. It's much more apparent in motion. Also, Lee Pace is too old. The character, Gustav's character, is supposed to be 33, and Robert Pattinson is currently 38. And Lee Pace is considerably older than that. So, Lee Pace categorically too old. I feel like Robert Pattinson can play down 5 years. Lee Pace cannot pull off 33. He's only 46. He still cannot pull off 40 or 33. What if they age up the game? It's Expedition 30. They should still cast Robert Pattinson because he looks like Robert Pattinson, not like Lee Pace. And scene. All right, what else have we got to talk about this evening, Chathew? Hunger Games did not really have age shenanigans, no. Um, the, I mean, Expedition 33 is just Logan's Run. Um, it's just Logan's Run, like just Logan's Run. Um, Final Fantasy Magic. There are some cool Final Fantasy Magic cards. There are some cool Final Fantasy Magic cards. Is Logan's Run the Soylent Green movie? No, Soylent Green is the Soylent Green movie. Oh dear. All of the cards spoiled. Do I have a favorite one? I don't know that I do. Let me go have a look. I really like that they did every Sid. I think that is genuinely the funniest thing that they did in the set. That every Sid got a card. The only thing I would have liked better than every Sid getting a card is every Sid getting a unique card. But I can understand why they didn't do that. This is where Jordan busts through the door and strangles me. But every Sid getting a card is great. What else is good? What else did I like a lot? I like that there is a Malbro. Sorry, I'm just scooting through the chat. Yuna's really good. I probably have to get a Yuna. Except that's a different Yuna than the one I saw the other day. Okay, maybe I need to do more research into this. I am very confused. I need to find more. I need to find clear pictures of all the cards. I do love that Arcades got a card. That's great. Vivi got a card. Vivi's great. Renoa having a pet Angelo. Having Angelo Cannon on Renoa is excellent. There's two Yunas. That's why. Okay. The Yuna Commander is the one that I think is bonkers. You think I mean Renoir? You're right. I do mean Renoir. My additional recollection is that Tifa is also busted as hell. No, not yet.
Do you want doggy dinner in here?
Doggy dinner in here?
You could have doggy dinner in here if you want.
I'm sure chat would like that.
Okay.
Here.
We can make that happen.
Pull it back from the green screen a bit.
Waffle,
There you go, right there.
Sit. You have to sit. Turtle. Dig out. Tiddlywinks. Take it.
It's Puppy. She's having dinner.
No poop. She's not poop.
Okay, well, she had a big one at lunch. Oh, Aerith is also busted. The Aerith card is great. So, Aerith, lifelink. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Aerith. When Aerith Gainsborough dies, put X1/1/+1 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Aerith. Yeah. Which is very, very, very good card theming.
Yes. It's very on brand.
It's just very good flavor.
Yeah.
All the different chocobos. They really should have given the chocobos walk, like a walk ability based on like a land walk ability based on their color. Like a green chocobo should have forest walk, and a blue chocobo should have island walk, and a red chocobo should have fire walk, and a black chocobo should have swamp walk. Like they really missed opportunity there, in my opinion. I know they're all the same card. But still, Landwalk doesn't exist as a mechanic that you... Well, it's bad flavor. It's a flavor miss. Did I admit they work? No, they queh, but they walk. Now I'm like rapidly scrolling up in the video games channel because there was also cards posted there. Does that say commune with beavers? It did say commune with beavers. That's good too. Oh, okay. The Secret Rendezvous card has to be my favorite card of the set. Having 4 versions of Secret Rendezvous is really good. It's just such a delightful delightful flavor Final Fantasy VII thing. Oh, they did pan the camera up just slightly for Barrett. That's good. I think that's categorically my favorite card. Secret Rendezvous. I'm saying it here. That's my favorite card. All right, what else have you got for me, Chathew? Hi, Pup. To the person who asked, is the mat to slow down Maple's eating? No, we actually do it to make her brain work a bit. She doesn't eat crazy fast when we give her a bowl. Like she'll eat at a normal speed from a dish. But we put it in the mat so that she has to snuffle around for a bit, and it tires out her brain a little more. Enrichment TM, yes, that's correct. Sam quoting somewhere saying, "How many minutes at a time does the typical Japanese citizen run the washlet? How abnormal is it for me to run my bidet attachment for over 30 minutes at a time, sometimes even over an hour?" I'm not here to judge. Whatever floats your boat. Let's not kink shame. Ah, my lips are so dry, chat. You will be thrilled, I'm sure, to know that in the grand ripening, I am up to the J's. I'm currently working my way through the Jack Ryan television series. Except that I took a little detour out to do season 5 of Star Trek: The Next Generation, so that I don't have to download the episodes for our watch along. From this big ass Blu-ray case. All right. If the best you've got for me is unorthodox enemas, we're gonna move on to the clip review. So let's get that out of the way. Everybody, buckle up. It's time for the clip review. Here we go. Sorry, the audio got doubled there at the end, and I had to fix it before getting the Luma wipe done. But we made it! All right, now I need to find the clips again. I had everything all set up, and then I had to reboot my computer twice at the beginning of the stream. Okay, our first clip of this evening is titled None of Those Things. There it is. Okay, our first clip is titled All Perfect, Nothing Wrong. I cannot think of any possible way this could go badly. No. This is absolutely and with great certainty going to go exactly the way I see it in my mind. exactly
Perfect.
the way I saw it in my mind. And nothing went wrong. Exactly how I saw it in my head. The next clip is titled Chat Slowly Breaks Matt. Oh my god. I'm so out of shape. Uh-huh. Coach Maple has a suggestion. You know, in retrospect,
There
I
we
probably
go.
shouldn't have had my driver's license out on my
Really,
desk.
Maple?
Very helpful. Very helpful indeed. Thank you for that. I didn't, in fact, want to continue wearing my sweater, so thank you. Oh my god. Jib Cat, thank you. This clip is just titled Doggy. Doggy. Good intel is good. I done goofed, apparently. Remember when Izandai told us there was a bow in the southeast quadrant of this maze? I don't... Hey, look! I'm in the southeast quadrant of this maze! Greed strikes again. And it might be worth just a cheeky look to see if there are any obvious chests I missed, because undoubtedly there are. Like that one. No! Likely story. That is not my postal code, for those of you who think I'm doxing myself. No. Look out below. Oops. Yes, if you want to know the Ian noise, that's the Ian noise. This clip is titled Matt Wrote Tears of the Kingdom. Do you have a bow? Ask and ye shall receive. Poor Hermie. What are you doing over there? Oh, you spotted Hermie. No, Hermie needs to go to the hospital because you scalped him. Hermie's not doing so hot. Swan dive. Oh my god! Okay. I can be excused for thinking that it would line me up with the hole, right? Like the whole way down, I was like, you know, it doesn't look like that hole is aligned with me, but maybe it's an optical illusion. Surely this is meant to be a swan dive into a hole directly below me. No, it didn't. It didn't line me up. Synchronicity 123. You really can see my hair grow. It's kind of disturbing. My ever longer wave. The Coke at Matt's grave.
Let's look at pictures together. Okay, so
That'll be me.
I know, right?
So Meg went for a walk through a cemetery today and got a picture of someone buried at the cemetery.
Technically, this is a columbarium.
Okay, well, somebody is entombed at this cemetery. Interred at the cemetery, and whoever is bringing them stuff is bringing them cans of Coke Zero.
A person of class.
Which is why I said this'll be me.
It's a thing people do. They bring, like, someone's favorite drink.
The gravity of greed. All right, away we go. Not now, shooting star. Ooh. I got too greedy. All right, I probably deserved that. All right. Next we have the jokes 591. Oh, there you go. All right. Did you know that the Pope isn't the head of the cardboard ocean? It's true. But he is the head of the papacy. The joke's 592. Why did the cook or the chef tell jokes to his soup? Because he wanted to make it a laughing stock. The joke's 593. Azure Heights, if you wanted me to read your joke out, you should have made a joke as entertaining as is and I. Actually, I did like your joke too. I just forgot that you posted it, which is I was told someone was going to dump dish soap on my head, and I couldn't figure out who. But then it dawned on me. This clip is titled, There They Go. Wee! Oh no! I shouldn't have put it on wheels. Truck backing up .wav. Sorry, Maple has decided to come do her shenanigans in here for some reason. Where are you? Where did you go? Oh, there she is. And she's wondering where the boxes went because I had no Maple. Maple, come here. I have a cookie. You played yourself. And finally, our last clip of the day. What's in the box?
You did this. What if I just put your shit in a box?
My shit is in a box. That was the genesis of this whole problem.
What if I just took all of your shelves and just put things in a box and then said it was your problem to deal with?
That's it. That's the clip review. So we're going to do our traditions. We're going to head back to the main... Well, not in that order. We're going to head back to the main screen. We're going to do our traditions. Then we're going to vote. And then we're going to crown a monarch. So let's go through the things. Let us go through the things. And to do that, I need to do that. And then I need to press this button. There we go. All right, so first, here is my phone. You should be eminently familiar with it by now. And here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Ooh, I have an email. Oh, I have 2 emails. Okay, next. I don't know if there was a beverage bowl. That is one of our fine moderators' jobs. Well, apparently Jim Cat voted. Nobody else did, but Jim Cat voted. So now I need to pivot into something that won't get Jim Cat a bit reward or a kibble reward. All right, Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? What the hell? Don't worry, Beer. It happens to everyone at some point in their life. There we go. Delicious, nutritious, yellow dog. Chase my tail, pale ale. All right, let's go. Let's go vote in the poll. To whomst am I voting? Those two look good. I like that one. I like that one. Okay, let's see. We have a clear winner this evening, chat. Congratulations to Myrea, who I don't think is our current chat monarch. Let's find out. Kosar, be gone. All right. Kosar's ascendancy to the throne on the Discord has been eliminated, revoked, and whatnot. Kosar was a perma VIP, apparently. Kosar, are you legitimately a perma VIP? Or have you just been coasting all this time? For getting one of the yearly clips. All right, great. Excellent. Should really write this down somewhere. Okay. So, oh hi, Myrea, you have been ascended to the godhood of the Discord, and that sums up the total of all of our pre-game activities, obligations, the things we got to do. So, with that in mind, shall we move on to playing a video game? Let us do it. You want permission to make a new role for Kosar and Symph on the Discord and any future year winners. Let me consider it, but it isn't a bad idea. Okay, we're gonna play a video game. Vidya games. Oh, there's drops of beer on my controller now. Good grief. One of these days, I'm gonna try streaming while ripping a Blu-ray to see if that eats up too much processor. Because I have a problem. The stone slab at the nestled ring ruins. Some translation notes. Those who most elite among the granted qualifications are chosen
What
as
mic you want, my dude?
Oh,
How many levels of
damn.
microphone are you on?
I am on mic
Shit.
5.
God damn it. There we go. Those worthy secret stones and henceforth sages. Clearly the sages are the subject of this slab. Filling in the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals become sages by taking up secret stones.
Language.
Okay. Now I owe a joke, also. So chat, last stream, you watched me do, what, 300 squats? I'm gonna let Damn answer that. 295? Okay. Well, I think I can do better. I can watch someone do at least 400 squats. Have I tried heavy metal in Destiny 2? No, I have not booted up Destiny 2 in ages. I got too many other things. Okay, I need to find the guy who was... Ooh, I just about impaled myself. Oh. For a moment there, while his like dialogue box popped up, I thought his name was Bront, and I was like, wow, that's a good reference for them to put in this game. Hey there, Brant. Hey there, going without sleep to see the sights, huh? So did you visit the ring ruins? I would if I wasn't so scared of heights. No one's allowed to visit the one ruin that's floating above the village. But if you've read one of the slabs in any of the other 4 ruins, tell me what it says. What? You went to see them for me? So what did they say? So it's not enough to be exceptional. You need a secret stone to be a sage. Or so it seems, at least. But what is a secret stone? If it's that special, I'm sure its beauty would put a diamond to shame. So that was the 4th one. I see. Wait a second. If you look at all these slab messages together, don't they sort of read like one single message? You don't think. Could the rest of the message be on a slab in the floating ring ruin? But why? Oh, this is impossible. Trying to figure this stuff out is making my head hurt. Oh well, at the end of the day, I learned a little something about our history. Thank you for everything. From one sightseer to another, I'd like to reward you with one of my personal favorite travel necessities. Those are thunderwing butterflies. I caught these unusual insects on my travels through the Farron region. They only come out in the rain. You can boil them with monster parts to make an elixir that grants you resistance to electricity. Remember that. It'll come in handy on your travels. Take it from me. All right then. I'll see you around. Oh, there's stuff here now. Welcome. Well, visitor, I heard the news. You've done us a huge favor. Those two have argued about offense and defense since they were barely old enough to walk. They just praised each other's vegetables, and now it's like a brand new day for those old coots. We've also got some stock back in, so it's happy days all around. That reminds me, please take this. That's called an Endura carrot. Cook it to gain stamina. It's a precious natural remedy. It's been prized since old times, and it's become remarkably rare of late. Please take it with you on your journey. Thank you, truly. Please drop by anytime. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Those old coots finally made up, so I have a strong stock of ingredients again. Except there is one little problem. Bird eggs are still in short supply around here. The cuckoos still lay their eggs every morning, of course, but they just started laying them in a new spot. I tried following them once to find their new nesting place, but I'm not as quick on my feet as I once was. Given how well our bird eggs sell, I usually like having 10 or so on hand so I can easily restock them. But, oh well. Dear me, apologize for going on and on about my old worries. So, what can I help you with? Stop by anytime. Is this a new hat? I mean, it is, but I'm just wearing it because it gives an effect that I want. We'll put the bokoblin hat back on once we're done. I swear to God, birds, get a move on. It's 4 a.m. Well, they better get laid before dawn. Oh, oh, oh. They're off! All right, Chuckle Clucks. Take me to your home. These chickens sure went the distance. The Cuckoo Hideaway! Hey, look. Bow. Ah. Everybody, can I get some Farlems in chat for the Yiga clan who died to that monster? Give me your bubble gem. Thank you. Whee! The ability with the 3 hands is auto build. Vroom! I'm sorry, I should be able to replenish my stock of everything other than bird eggs. They're a popular product, so I wish that I could do something about that. If I only had 10 of them. Oh yes, then I could restock whenever I needed to. Oh, you really brought me 10 bird eggs. What a kind-hearted thing to do. Thank you so very much. Of course, I'm not about to take them off your hands without paying. I know it's not much, but that should still be more than enough. More than you'd normally get. Yeah, let me just put these on display. Diabor says, super popular item 10 should do. Ah, I see Diabor went to the Sony PlayStation School of Product Availability. There, now both my shelves and my heart are full. Please come again. Okay, so I haven't figured out how to visit... Oh. Right, I still have that to do. I haven't figured out how to visit the floating statue, or the floating ring yet. Getting up there is still a problem.
That whole story about Princess Zelda had me reeling, so I never introduced myself properly. Sorry about that. Once again, my name is Taro. I'm here on Paya's request to investigate the ruins that fell around this village. Princess Zelda ordered everyone to stay out of the floating ring ruins. It's a hard thing to ask of us, but she's the princess. Nothing to do in the meantime but keep investigating the other ruins. Have you been to them yet? There's 4 other ring ruins around the village. Most of them broke apart on impact. Inside each site we found an intriguing stone slab. If you ask me, these slabs will be the key unlocking the mysteries of the Zonai civilization.
Okay, do I want to know how to get into the floating ring ruin? Sure. Just so I don't miss it. Progress the main story? No! That's exactly what you would say if you were trolling me. All right, I guess we're fast traveling around the map to find all the slabs. You can see the slabs on the map? If I know what I'm looking for. Because there's one here that doesn't appear to be on the map. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Let's do an experiment! Oh god! I have gone to the one in Lookout Landing. Okay, now I'm just trying to figure some things out. Yes, I did look at a guide, and now I think I have figured something out. And by figured something out, I mean I have had the guide explain it to me. I was already suspicious, because as Andy had said, do you remember how the one in Lookout Landing got there? And yes, it fell from the sky. And so then I was already thinking, are they all in the sky? And then I went and looked at the guide, and it confirmed that they are indeed all in the sky. But I had already come to that conclusion myself, so... Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if I had it right. Currently looks promising. Tablet in ancient Hyrulean. I don't actually know if that... Really? I can get a photo of the Great Eagle bow on you? Did it count? Okay, good. Alright, so now we have a thing to look for. Okay, I saw one here. Yasandai says, so yeah, the trick you're supposed to learn for finding the ancient relics is naturally is that they're all on these very distinctively shaped skylands. As if I didn't learn that. I was supposed to learn it. Just want you to know I did learn that. Oh god, no! I never want to use those. Hold should be first in the menu. Oh god damn it! Press X to hold. That implies I know which button is the X button on a Switch controller. I used to work at Nintendo. I have never worked at Nintendo, no. that looks promising. Oh, that's like a whole Sky Archipelago I haven't been to. Why? Sorry, my video capture is cutting out and then cutting back in, and I don't understand why, and it's driving me crazy. Okay, now I have to figure out how I get to the North Hyrule Sky Archipelago. Can you ask me a really dumb question? There's no such thing as dumb questions. Unless your name is Chipcat. When's the last time I rebooted my computer? I rebooted it twice at the beginning of this stream. It's an internal capture card. Oh, interesting. Okay. Turn off my computer and unplug it for 5 minutes. That sounds like 5 minutes that I won't be ripping a Blu-ray. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Yeet. That was much easier. I wish somebody had suggested that. What in the hell? Oh my god! Oh god! Ooh, look at all those posts. I nearly broke it. I mean, it nearly broke me, so we're even.
Yeah.
I was 1 frame from death. No. I was no frames from life. Link lives life on the edge. That's the important thing to know here.
Yeah.
What? Okay, from here, where is the nearest, No! Oh dear. Oh, it's one of these guys. All right, that's not scary. There we go. Waiting for that. No! Well, I found the ground. Oh! My sword broke. Ooh, Frog's guts. Still pulsing. Delightful. this chat we stand is still pulsing Frog's gut. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect! What a tiny little dot. All right, where did my... There it is. Now, there was another one visible up here somewhere. There it is. Oh. There's another one down there, too. Oh, no!
Yeah.
Where'd my little airship go? This is gonna go great. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well. I'll be the first to admit that didn't go exactly as I saw it in my head. Hi, puppy. Sorry, there's a puppy who has come to visit. Look at her. She's so good. Here, do you want to sit? Oh, she's so well behaved. I mean, I was hoping to get the balloon over land, so that I could land it, and then I could unstick my hover bike and use it from higher above ground, so that I had more range. I was just trying to like double up on the range, but it didn't quite go that way. Hi. Oh my god, she's so good. Look at how gentle she's being, trying to take this cookie. Look at her. Look at her face. She's so cute. Touch. Well, that was sort of a touch. She's being so good. Look at her. Here. Touch. Touch. Maple, sit. Thank you. Touch. Good. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Here. Touch. Maple. You have to touch. Yes. Good girl. Shake. Oh, good shake. Other shake. Yes. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Lie down. Sit. Lie down. Sit. Lie down. Sit. Lie down. Sit. Okay, wait. 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 I'm just waiting for her to get pissed off and start barking at me. Wait. Take it. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good job. She's like, being in here is too much work. I'm leaving. Hey, I didn't blow myself up there. That's exciting. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get to where I'm actually trying to go. Which is apparently on the other side of that light. Oh. Okay, no, I'm heading the right way. I just haven't actually managed to put the pin on the correct light routes yet. Okay, let's try this again. This time, perhaps, using our brains a little more. Yeah, geez, chat. Why didn't you use your brains a little more? Oh my god! Well, glad I had that fairy. Okay, the problem with this hover bike is that it's not very good for stopping. Okay, well, in that case, it stopped very well, but not quite in the manner that I desired. Oh yeah, I guess I could be wearing Depth's clothes, couldn't I? Like that one. And that one. Oh my god. I just want to go over there. Oh, I thought that was a bomb flower. I've been lied to. Ah! Oh my god! What makes it tip over like that? I'm hitting the ground. Okay, this way. Except there's clearly something between me and that light route. Perfect. %35% of light routes now. Nice. You're lumping me in with the rest of the atrocious BC-plated cars you see on I-5. Listen, okay, so not to say that BC drivers aren't terrible, because BC drivers are terrible. Nobody in Vancouver knows how to drive, legendarily so. But the reason everybody on I-5 is terrible is because we don't have highways like that. Like, we just don't have highways that big. We're not used to it. Our highways are like 3 lanes wide at their maximum. Highways are bad and should be replaced with trains. I wholeheartedly agree. On this channel, we stand a robust and well-funded public transit system, including grade-separated light rail. Why don't we have a command for that? Because I shouldn't need to remind you.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, does anybody know where my little flying vehicle ended up?
Yeah.
We did it. We got one. Oh, we have a joke. Oh, we have a couple of joke requests. Oh dear. I've been slacking. All right, a weasel walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, fellow, what can I get you?" "Pop," goes the weasel. Let's see if I can find another one. My statistics professor called me an average student. I thought that was a bit mean. I still have a lot of the underground to find. But finding the underground is not our actual objective today. Oh, there's another one there? Wait, no. Okay, we did that one already. But I have trust issues, so... Yes, I'm aware that I went to that one already and flew to it and fell down the hole. The only reason I am having trust issues is because it hasn't changed color. Um... Oh, they don't change color. Okay, I thought they changed color if I had stood on them. Okay, and I've been to that one already for sure. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 1, 2, 3. Right, and I don't need to take a picture of the one at Lookout Landing. But I'm gonna anyhow. Let's just get it done. I worry that I'm missing one, because that one... Let's go check that right away. I know that's this one, and that's why I'm concerned. Because that means I'm missing one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So there are 9 on the map still. Let's go here. Pardon me. I went to bed too late last night, chat. island I'm looking for should be vaguely this turn. There it is. I wonder what that neat thing down on the ground is. Oh! That's not how gravity works at all! Oh god! Sandai says there's a tower near that one. This is just me fiddling with my anti-static brush again. Oh, god damn it! That was close. Okay, so this goes off a cliff. Don't want that. sleep, robot. Haha!
Yup.
You hope there's a sequel to this where Zelda built a train system. I have good news for you. Allow me to introduce you to the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Go balls! Sage's Will. The remnants of a former sage's resolve. If you gather 4 of them and offer them to a goddess statue, you can deepen your connection with the sages. Hello, friend. Whoa, God! Thanks, Doolin. I'm on fire? No, that doesn't seem like something I would do. Loot all the stuff. All right. Hopefully Dam is prepared for this, because we are rapidly approaching a shrine. It's been like a month? It has not been like a month. Listen, you mustn't become accustomed to shrines, or you will come to resent their absence. There are so many Sunday lions up here. Hello, shrine! Okay, there we go. Water makes a way. I'm just a little on fire. It's still good. It's still good. Uh-oh. Oops. Ooh, another bow! Hooray! Whee! Whoops. There we go. My poor chapped lips chat. I don't know why they're so dry. Oh, hey, we're even very gradually making our way towards that chocolate sky starfish. I don't know, it looked like a butthole. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It did to me. hydrants. That seems like a me problem. I mean, it might be. I'm just telling you where my brain went. How I got from here to there is what felt like it was important to explain. I'm pretty sure there was a chest hanging off of this. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was right, and I just can't see it from this angle. Okay. Where's the sky anus? There it is. Okay, we got that one. So I can remove that pin. So I can remove that pin. There we go. Oh, Chad, I'm tired. It was a Stamp. No, Stamp is the dog from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Actually, I wonder, do I have the long version of that clip saved on my computer anywhere? Let's find out. I'm curious. Spooky, scary skeletons. Apparently I don't. That's the good stuff. I like Jim Cat in chat being like, what in the world is this? As if that song doesn't play like 3 times a stream. Jim Cat, you categorically have heard this song before. It's the raid alert. Jibcat says, no, Who Let the Dogs Out is the raid alert. Jibcat, Who Let the Dogs Out hasn't been the raid alert for more than a year. You're so bad at this, Jibcat. Okay, I accidentally booted a program, and now I've had to take Zelda off my main screen, and then the program is now updating and is like in a loop where I can't close it. So you'll have to bear with me for a second here. Anyhow, there was a... This is annoying because there was a song at the beginning of the stream. I was thinking there was a song. Oh, I remember what it was. No, not that one. Oh no, it was this one. I don't think that's quite the right one. This one's too upbeat. I want the, like, the music that Ben uses for, like, when things go slightly, when the, like, people just start talking and go slightly off the rails at Desert Bus. But I don't remember what Banjo-Kazooie music, like, what specific song it is. God, this song is embedded in my memory. I'm gonna have to go hunting through the Banjo-Kazooie music. Oh, his house! Banjo's house. That music, but without the... Okay, note to self, don't search Banjo's house on YouTube, because what you get is a lot of banjo house music. All right, I'll have to do that later. Okay. So I'm looking to go slightly south of where I am now. Oh god, it's one of those guys. Bubbles! Where did it go? Where did it go? Don't like that. Do you wanna, like, come down here? Okay, well, let's just run over here and see if that draws it down. Whee! Got it. Easy peasy. Never didn't have it. Poor cube. The cube got what it deserved. Huh. Very gently, let's set it down. Gently. Gently. Yoink. Well, at least I've replaced the fairies I've used tonight. Fairies are a renewable resource. Hey, ass bag. Get down here. Room. Room. Okay, that was a little dicey, but we're good, we're good. Okay, so first things first, we've got a shrine here. Presumably the stone for the shrine is inside the sphere. There's a dog beside me. She's here. She's curled up on the floor. Just FYI. Okay, is that all of the things that spawn here? That is. All right, great. Okay, that one had Roombas in it. Nice. Okay, well, hopefully the stone went where I wanted it to. Because I have no idea where that ended up. Hey, perfect. We have ourselves a shrine. Is this a freebie shrine? This feels like it should be a freebie shrine. It is a freebie shrine. Hooray! Give me my orb, shrine. I don't think all crystal shrines are freebie shrines because I think we've had at least one that wasn't. But yeah, most are, I think. One may have been the troll freebie shrine. Maybe that's Oh, it was one on top of a labyrinth. That's right. Okay. Ha ha! There we go. All right, and that is that. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back, same Matt time, same Matt channel, here on twitch.tv/wiggins on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So please do tune in then. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Blue Sky and YouTube and TikTok, and I have a Ko-fi that you can subscribe to. And if you are a subscriber, either here or on Ko-fi, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and or your Ko-fi account and your Discord account are all linked in and my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers in Discord's backend. So that is a thing you should do. Join the Discord. If you're one of our many new subscribers, please join the Discord. All right, that's it. We're going to have a look and see whomst we can raid, if anyone. Let's have a look. All righty, we've got... Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a good night, and... goodbye.